Hello, so we are now in slide number 65. Here we'll be talking about the class string. Now, strings is actually need to be introduced early because we are using strings. When we communicate in our program, we normally use strings. Our system.out with print line statements makes use of a string. Gonna print a string to the screen. That's why it has to be discussed early. Okay. And then we also use a lot of constants of type string, no? Kanang nasa sulod sa ato ang system.out.print line, kanang itong mga verbatim na mga messages they have. And those are considered as constants, meaning you can no longer change it. So a value of type string is actually a sequence of characters, but they are treated as a single item. Now, string constants are variable and variables. So the difference between string and the primitive types in terms of how you write them is that a string starts with capital letter because a string is a class type. They share primitive, whereas all the primitive types, you notice now, small letters tanan pagkasulat. So string is a class and in Java, all class types starts with a capital letter. So here, example, we have created a variable called greeting. Okay. And a greeting, atong siyang itagag initial value nga, hello. Okay. Just like an integer, pwede tayo mag-declare. Same time, tagana to siya initial nga value. But when you print in the system without a print line statement, you do not need to declare the string imong ibutang dito. Okay? But you can still create variables of type string like this. Okay. So, di ba? Notice, you have printing niya, system without a print line greeting. Of course, the value of greeting is hello. So, pwede ra siya effect nga, dili na nimo ibutang variable, diretso na nimo ibutang dire si hello. But why would you use variables of type string? Well, you might do some string processing operations. Two strings are concatenated using the plus operator, meaning concatenating atong isumpay, no? So if you have here string greeting gets hello, and then you have here string sentence, and then we say sentence gets greeting plus officer. So you have there hello plus officer. You can output that one. Any number of strings can be concatenated using the plus operator. So you can also concat with, just like what you've observed in our previous examples. You can concat a string basically to any other type, and the result will still be a string. Okay. Now, since strings is a class type, okay, a class actually stores an object of type string. Actually stores data consisting of a sequence of characters as well as not just data is stored but as well as the behavior of that class as a collection of methods. For example, for the case of string, the handshake built-in function. For the case of string, one of the most popular methods is the length. The length actually counts how many characters are there inside the string. And so it returns a value of integer. And then, so since length is a method that returns an integer, you can use the method length or call the method length anywhere an int can be used. So example you have here. Now the best thing good when you have examples is to show it. Okay. So what I have here is the string demo class. Perhaps I will put here all the contents in the slide, no? Starting with the greeting. This greeting here. Let me copy that. And then let me just do some formatting. Or, it's a different thing. Let me just copy that. Okay. And then another example in our slide is making use of the concatenation. I think you've seen that already, so let me not add that on this one. The use of the So I'm going to output what is the length of the string. So length equals. So I'll use n here, no, because I want to display the length. But you can actually use this one directly and put it here. So I will just put that one here. Or maybe I will just put it separately so that you will notice na ay validation, no? Instead of storing the result of this dot length to a variable, you can actually print it directly. Okay. So again, let's add another system without print line because I don't like it messy. Okay, just for readability of our output. So here, diri sa taas, ang atong makita din ha, is a different one. This is from a different slide. Okay, so let's compile this program. Let's see. You have string demo there. Okay, Java C, string demo.java. What's that? Oh, what kind of literal did I use? So I did not write that properly. So ang string, ang iyahang terminator is double quotes. Okay. Are we getting an error? Text processing is hard. The sentence is already defined. Okay. Here, what you notice is nag-declare na po tag sentence nga na may sentence diri declare. So, let's say di na nako siya declare kaya ano siya sa taas. Okay. So, let's compile again. So, you notice wala na siya error. Let me remove my face over there, okay? Just a cute little thing in your corner. Okay, so let's run this program. What is our output? So the first line of our program is we declare the variable of type string and put hello as a content. And then we concatenated sentence with, and then we declare the variable sentence where the contents will be greeting plus the officer. So of course, what is our expected output for that? We have hello officer. And then for the length, for this length, I wanted to show you that you can use variable n, or as mentioned by the slide, you can use this length method anywhere where you're going to use an in. So, pwede rin gihapon siya. Same lang gihapon, no? But it's up to you kung saan mo siya paggamit. I'm trying to show you the choices. Okay, so let me go back to the slides. Okay, we are talking about the length. Diba? And then you will notice that for let me go back to the slide. Okay, so we've done this slide, but then you have here count gets command that length plus 3. Since the output of length is in, pwede ka maggamit sa yung result combined with another expression. Okay, so this is how strings are actually stored inside. This is how you should be imagining strings, no? So if you have the string Java is fun, actually a string is a sequence of character man. So the first character there, pwede natin siya i-label as this is first character. However, in Java, labeling or indexing of elements in a string starts with 0, just like it's consistent with having arrays, no? Same man siya growing array of string. So the first content, the first character always have an index of 0, 0, 1, 2, and so on. Okay? So the J in Java is fun is in index position 0. Position is referred to as an index. The F in Java is fun is at index 8 because you're starting your labeling your index from 0. And then Java actually has a lot of methods, predefined methods under the string class that you can actually use. So you have here, and this is from the API, you can use the method char at index where it returns the character at index in this string. So let's try using these methods in our program. But right now I have to cut this because it's now getting long. It's already 12 minutes. So in the next slide, I'm going to show you an example of how to use the string methods. Okay.